Sir Parveen Kashwan is the Deputy Field Director of Buxa Tiger Reserve. Myself, Sir Mamtali Singh, as Principal of Moon English School, on behalf of the management, staff and students, extend my heartiest welcome.
Some rank. In 4th year I cleared 191 All India rank. And after that I was in JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru. After that I got selected in IIT Kanpur and IIC Bangalore. And after doing my masters, I was in state as a IFS officer. And I worked in Bankura district, Midnapur district, Birbhum DFO, and from last 3 years I am looking after Buxa Tiger Reserve West Division. So this is my short introduction. Now, since it's a counseling session, I want to interact with 11th and 12th students regarding what they are planning, what are the kind of exams government after 12th or after 11th you can give, what are the different streams you want to go. For example, somebody want to be a IRS officer or somebody want to be a researcher. So what are the different kind of exams? Now, it's not a monologue. I mean, I am not prepared with any presentation, but I want you people to interact with me. If you have any question regarding to higher studies, what are the different colleges or how to prepare for any exam, I would love to answer. So I think this will be a better way to interact with everybody. So I will be throwing open. दिखाई जाए तो it will be better for them. So and for the district also as a government officer. So please ask your questions. आप में से कुछ लोग क्या IITs की तैयारी कर रहे हैं?
So probably the only government exam our country has, that is NEET, and I have been doing it since the last 2 years as usual. So if you could give me any more tips as the exams are approaching near, how to balance, because the approach for our board exams and competitive exams are like quite different nowadays. So if you could guide me for that.
See that my plan was to brief people about what are the different lines in government and all. But since you have raised a question, it's about competitive exam only. Okay. In my opinion, 11th-12th के साथ में I understand कि बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो रही होगी. तो उसमें सेलेक्ट होना है तो you have to find time somehow. और I can tell you कि मेरा जब गेट के लिए प्रिपेयर करता था, I used to have a good company of 3-4 people. हम लोग जो 3-4 लोग हम लोग प्रिपरेशन करते थे, I used to do it during my BTech only. तो सभी घर जाते थे, एक एग्जाम रेडी करके लाते थे दूसरे दिन, और हम आपस में एक दूसरे से एक्सचेंज किया करते थे. मैं दूसरे दिन वो सॉल्व करके लाऊंगा, वो क्वेश्चंस के आंसर लिख करके लाऊंगा, सॉल्व करके लाऊंगा, मैं उनको दूंगा और वो अपने क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करके लाएंगे. हम लोग डेली ऐसे ही क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया करते थे ड्यूरिंग सेल्फ स्टडी, क्योंकि हमारे पास इतना टाइम नहीं था कि हम कॉलेज भी जाएं और कोचिंग सेंटर भी जाएं. एज यू सेड, स्कूल भी जाएं. बेस्ट वे होता है कि एग्जाम प्रिपेयर करने का, यू फाइंड 4-5 पीपल हु आर डूइंग इट रेगुलरली, दे आर सिंसियर, और आप उस ग्रुप के साथ में आगे बढ़िए कि आप कौन सा चैप्टर कर रहे हो, आपको उस चैप्टर में क्या प्रॉब्लम है, आप प्रिपेयर कीजिए क्वेश्चंस डेली. आप 10 क्वेश्चन दूसरों से प्रिपेयर कीजिए, आपको 4 नोट में हो 10 क्वेश्चन देगा, आप उसको सॉल्व कीजिए. दिस आई फाउंड इजी. अगर स्पेशली अगर आप पढ़ाई के साथ साथ कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम का प्रिपरेशन करते हैं, आई नो कि देयर आर बुक्स, there are people who are going to coaching centers also, they are well and good if they are going. अगर नहीं जाएगा था तो you find a good group. आप 4-5 लोगों का ग्रुप बनाइए, क्योंकि कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम में क्या स्टूडेंट्स के बीच में कंपटीशन होता है. हम लोग जब छोटे शहरों या छोटी जगह पे रहते हैं ना, तो हमें यूँ फील होता है कि हमारा इससे कंपटीशन है, हमारा पास वाले से कंपटीशन है. बट वी डोंट अंडरस्टैंड इज कि हमारा मुंबई, दिल्ली, कलकत्ता, वहाँ के रहने वाले स्टूडेंट्स के बीच में भी कंपटीशन है. इट्स ऑल इंडिया कंपटीशन. बेटर होगा कि अगर आप बहुत सारी सर्विसेज आए जो अलग अलग डिपार्टमेंट्स की देख रेख करें. फॉर एग्जाम्पल IAS, IPS, IFS, IRS, पैटर्न क्या ठीक है। उसके अंदर डिफरेंट एग्जाम्स होते हैं। फर्स्ट स्टेज इज प्रीलिमिनरी एग्जाम, सेम इज ट्रू फॉर स्टेट सर्विस ऑल्सो, स्टेट सिविल सर्विस ऑल्सो, जिसको बोलते हो आप WBCS, वेस्ट बंगाल सिविल सर्विस। उसका भी एग्जाम लगभग पैटर्न सेम रहेगा, दे विल चेक द सेम थिंग। सिविल सर्विस के अंदर फर्स्ट 3 स्टेजेस होती है एग्जाम के। आप लोग सब मतलब चुपचाप बैठे हो सुन रहे, समझ रहे हो मेरी बात? आर यू गेटिंग व्हाट आई एम सेइंग? सो फर्स्ट stage is preliminary exam, ठीक है। Preliminary exam, there are 2 papers in civil service. One is CSAT, Civil Service Aptitude Test. That is general aptitude, कुछ mathematics होगा, कुछ English comprehension होगा, कुछ मतलब जैसे एक aptitude का जो टेस्ट आता है नॉर्मली, जैसे राम ने श्याम ने मिलकर के इतने दिनों में ये काम किया, तो सिंपल मैथ्स क्वेश्चंस, ठीक है। And then your English part also, summary लिखना उसमें रहेगा। These type of questions, aptitude questions will be there in preliminary CSAT exam. Another exam will be general studies exam, जिसके एग्जाम जिसके नंबर जनरल स्टडीज means कि GK, whatever they can ask you anything under the sun. Though there will be syllabus, but that syllabus means कि there is nothing left, हर चीज उस syllabus के अंदर है। Okay, they can ask you the Article 200 of Constitution of India. It speaks about governor. So, what are the powers of governor? So, these type of questions they can ask you. But GS preliminary exam is basically your NCERT books from 7th to 12th. The base is those NCERT books only. After that, they can expand those books. So, based on those preliminary exam, a merit list is prepared. For example, every year in India, 8 to 10 lakh people give exam for civil service, and based on the GS preliminary exam, they will select some 15,000 people in first stage. Okay. Now these 15,000 will sit for mains exam. In mains there will be 9 papers. There will be English paper, 1 language paper. Then there will be general studies paper, and 2 paper will be of your optional, whatever option you choose. Maybe somebody can choose geography. Updated, because tomorrow, say after 5 years, if you decide to give exam, it will not help you. But whatever you have done in last 5 years, it will definitely help you. So what you can do is now start reading NCERT books, which you are already reading. You should have interest in political science, civil administration, economics, history, and reading newspapers and magazines. So this is what you can do now. And once you are graduate or you are in 2nd or 3rd year, you start preparing that for CSA. This is what I can advise you. I used to feel कि books फेंको और घर भागो जल्दी से। So it happens with everybody, and it comes more when your stakes are high. Okay, जो नहीं पढ़ता ना उसको स्ट्रेस भी नहीं आता, they are not stressed at all. जो पढ़ता है स्ट्रेस उसी को आता है, ठीक है। तो I think टाइप जो पब्लिक जो बोलती है, जो मेरे को भी समझ में आता है कि बहुत सारी चीज़ों में हमें मोटिवेशन की आवश्यकता है, ठीक है। और मोटिवेशन इन द सेंस कि मुझे जैसा मैं करता था, आई यूज्ड टू रीड सक्सेस स्टोरीज कि बाकी लोगों ने कैसे किया, नॉर्मल बैकग्राउंड के बच्चे अच्छे एग्जाम्स क्लियर किए या अच्छी सर्विसेज में गए। आई यूज्ड टू रीड देयर स्टोरीज, दैट यूज्ड टू मोटिवेट मी कि हाँ मतलब ये लोग भी कर सकते हैं तो मैं भी कर सकता हूँ। मुझे लगता है कि मुझे तो स्ट्रेस मैनेजमेंट में वही हेल्प किया, ठीक है। और ये क्वेश्चन ना एक्चुअली बहुत सारे लोग पूछते हैं, पर इसका जवाब आई डोंट नो, मेरे पास तो नहीं है कि उसको कैसे मैनेज किया जाए, क्योंकि दिस हैपेंस विद एवरीबॉडी। और जहाँ पर परफॉर्मेंस स्टेज पर होता है वहाँ पर ये डेफिनेटली होता है। एंड लेट मी टेल यू, सबसे ज़्यादा स्ट्रेस मैंने अपनी ज़िंदगी में फील किया। यू इमेजिन कि जैसे मैंने अभी स्टेज बताया सिविल सर्विस का, प्रीलिमिनरी दीजिए आप, फिर मेंस दीजिए और फिर आप इंटरव्यू के लिए जाइए। जब इंटरव्यू के टाइम आप बाहर बैठे होते हैं यूपीएससी के बोर्ड में, यूपीएससी के बोर्ड में 5 मेंबर्स होते हैं जो कि आपको बिल्कुल ऐसे राउंड चेयर में बैठे हो, फिर आप सामने एक चेयर में बैठे होंगे, उससे पहले आप बाहर की साइड एक कुर्सी पे बैठे होते हैं, वेट कर रहे होते हैं अपने चांसेस का। स्ट्रेस कुछ नहीं हो सकती, क्योंकि इतनी मेहनत करके आप वहां पहुंचे हो, आपके स्टेक्स इतने हाई हैं कि एक गलती हुई और आप फिर से घूम करके वहीं चले जाओगे, मतलब फिर से फेल हो जाओगे, फिर से आपको प्री करना है, फिर से मेंस के अंदर 7 और 9 एग्जाम देने हैं आपको, फिर से आपको इंटरव्यू के लिए आना है, ठीक है। और दे नो इट, आई रियलाइज कि दे नो इट, परफॉर्मेंस डिग्रेडेशन विल हैपन ड्यू टू स्ट्रेस, बट इट हैपन्स विद एवरीबॉडी। इसका उनको मतलब सभी को ये भी पता है, आपकी क्लास के अंदर अगर टीचर जो पढ़ा रहे हैं उनको मालूम है ये चीज कि एवरीबडी स्ट्रेस्ड, everybody due to that stress, everybody has the problem of performance degradation. So I hope अगर तुम अच्छे से स्टोरीज पढ़ोगे किसी की लाइफ की, किसी मोटिवेशन की लाइफ स्टोरीज पढ़ोगे, तो आई होप इट विल हेल्प यू एक्सप्रेस। थैंक यू।
Civil services exam.
5 subjects. Helpful means कि whatever subject you are comfortable with, you choose that subject. Okay. In UPSC, what happens is some subject will get good marks in X year, some subject will get good marks in Y year. Okay. There are few subjects, for example, mathematics, physics. They are high scoring subjects. Because if somebody is intelligent in maths, he will get a lot of score. If somebody has Hindi literature, say, okay, they will get less marks during mains exam. But that is very cyclical in nature. Not everyone who has Hindi, who has maths or physics will get a good marks. So always prefer कि whatever subject you are comfortable in, you are good in, you choose that subject. Maybe this year you are getting less marks, maybe next year you will get good marks in the same subject. So my advice will be that you choose subject in which you are comfortable with. Let me tell you, I did my BTech, I did my masters. I was a science student, but I took geography as my optional subject because I was good in geography. I studied geography well, and during forest service exam, I took geology as my optional because in geography half of the geography I read, and geology is half geomorphology and other is these minerals and all. So for that I prepared. I was comfortable with that subject. So it doesn't matter if you have commerce, you need to choose commerce subject only. You can choose sociology, you can choose polity. So there are many subjects. Whatever you are comfortable in, you choose that subject.
Thank you, sir.
Day-to-day life, coming to school, preparing for any of the competitive exam. Like I also look forward to give the UPSC exams in my future. So how to manage that, sir?
My journey is different. I have a different opinion about everything. Okay, now my opinion will be to 11th, 12th classes that don't concentrate now on UPSC. Now only concentrate on your subjects. But have a have an interest in general studies, news and these things. Okay, once you are a graduate, IIT Kanpur has preference. If your rank is not so good, you can get aerospace, but you will get in say IIT Kharagpur or IIT Guwahati. So in Delhi University also, or in any university, if you will give these central exams, based on your rank, you can choose your good subject or good college. Okay, so now you should concentrate on your 11th, 12th, and after that getting good rank, you can target that geography subject in a good college. This I can give you advice. Nice.
Important question is that sometimes we face a lot of low self-esteem and we lose confidence in ourselves. So that's the biggest issue. So how do we deal with that?
Go back to that question only. When I used to feel the same thing, why I explained my story first. I come from a family of farmers, or I come from a very remote village. Because with this, at least I can connect with you, right? Because a lot of people here or anywhere are mostly from their families are from agricultural background. They are from small towns or small villages. I used to read a lot about the people who did good in their life, but they were from the simple families. Okay, by sheer determination and grit. I used to read those books when I used to feel low. when I used to feel low in confidence also. That how these people have done, I think that can help. Because otherwise you see, and it's natural, that the competition is so heavy now, and the pressure is so heavy of study and all. Again I am repeating the same thing. If somebody is not studying, or if somebody is not targeting at all, there is no question of stress. They are not stressed at all. Stress will only come if you are targeting something. The problem of confidence only comes when you are targeting. And anybody who is targeting good in life, or anybody who is preparing really hard for some competition, they will feel stressed. They will, at some point, they will feel low confidence. At that time, in my opinion, reading other stories will be beneficial. And how other people excelled in their field when they were in the same position. This, I hope you can try. This will help.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Mohsen Sharma and I am from 11th standard, and I am preparing for NEET. So my question for you is that sometimes we are getting demotivated by many people that you can't achieve your goal and something else. So what are the things to be motivated in that area?
Okay, a lot of people feel some people are going to coaching center, I am not going. Okay. And some people at the same time will feel, okay, going to coaching center is not good. Somebody who has passed by self-study, he is brilliant person. Both are fine. There is no competition between those people. Competition is at India level. Okay, nobody knows you, what you are doing in Hamilton Bench. So you prepare in whatever manner you can prepare. Somebody can do that without going to coaching center. Somebody need to do coaching center. Do what you are comfortable with. Fine. And at the same time, dropping also. If you feel you can pass the exam after dropping, doesn't matter at all. 1 year in your 40, 30, you will be studying till 30 or 28 at least. Okay, I studied till 28. I did, when I was in MPhil, I was 28. So it doesn't matter, 1 year doesn't matter at all, but 1 year dropping and preparing can totally change your life. Once you are getting into good college now, what will happen at good college? You see, a lot of IITians are passing these exams now. Any competitive exams. Why? Because they have got confidence. When they went to IIT, they found a really good company. Okay, all those people, all 40, 50 people in their class were highly motivated. They were targeting something big. They were not targeting normal. So getting into that group itself gave you an advantage. Fine, your confidence level is different. You know more than normal people because you are talking with a lot of outsiders. Somebody who is coming to, for example, I will tell you, somebody like me is coming today. If there are 10 guests like me, you will have a better opinion about everything. You will have better knowledge about everything. This is what happens when you get to a good college. Your company changes. You get a lot of advantage by interacting with everybody. Right? So don't worry about dropping. If you are comfortable, you can clear that exam after 1 year dropping, drop it. 1 year is nothing in your life span. Right? But it can change your life also.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Tanun Rajendri. And sir, my question is that what are the career opportunities in wildlife biology?
Biologists who are working in wildlife areas. There are good institutes. One of them is Wildlife Institute of India. It offers very good courses during your graduation. But if you want to become a wildlifer, okay, then you do one thing. What you can do is you can study biology in your graduation. After that, you start preparing for a service exam. Okay. Once you get selected in forest service exam, you have biology field already, and you are a hardcore wildlifer. I can give you example of mine, though I am not a biologist. And now I am looking after a tiger reserve, which is in Bengal. There are 2 tiger reserves only. One is Sundarban and one is Buxa Tiger Reserve. I am dealing with wildlife day in and day out. So once you prepare for forest service exam, after your clearing, you will always get a good chance to work as a wildlifer. And if your field is biology, then well and good. Fine. So that can be a good example. Apart from forest service, you can join. I talked about the exam given by UPSC. You can target something your PCS also. Which Public Service Commission, they take the exam. PSC. They take exam of West Bengal Forest Service. You can join that also. Fine. After doing your biology. And if you want to do some courses in, especially as say ecologist or biologist, those courses are available in Wildlife Institute of India. Though they are very expensive courses, because as far as these courses are concerned, they are expensive, and there are few colleges which conduct those. Right? I hope I have given you an answer. Okay. Say some competitive exams or anything you want to inquire about. parveenkasma@gmail.com. You can email to me. I will try to answer. Not so fast, but I will try to answer. Fine.